All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Tuesday, the 8th of April, and we have got an amazing month of tastings for you, our wine drinking people here the month of April. We're not slowing things down. We are just getting rolling here into the second quarter of 2014. Some great Italian events coming up this month. That's right, we've got our Valentini tasting in just a week or so. One of my favorite wines in the world. Another one of my favorite wines, Rosso di Montalcino. And we now do, well, at least 2 tastings a year featuring the wines of Montalcino. We do a vintage Brunello tasting, which we just did our vintage Brunello tasting a month or so ago. The review just came out last week. 1995 Canalicchio da Sopra. Fantastic. The Pieve di Santa Rosa Tutta Sciugorilla, 1993. Also excellent. And hey, the 2009s have just been released. We're going to be showing our 2009 vintage Brunellos, everything that's available that we can get our hands on in May in just a few weeks. But first, we have got an incredible offer on a few older vintages of Brunello di Montalcino. Well, 2004 is not that old, but 2005, a vintage that's drinking really nicely right now, and 2006, an outstanding vintage. And this is one of the best value producers that I have tasted the last couple of vintages from Montalcino's. Where can you find wines that get like 92 point scores from the Wine Spectator for under $50? Amazing. All estate grown. This is a great producer. And even their entry-level wine, the Rosso di Montalcino 2010, for under 20 bucks on this offer. A great example of Sangiovese at its finest. In a Montalcino, you cannot blend. It's got to be 100% Sangiovese by law. So all these wines on this offer are 100% Sangiovese. Sangiovese Grosso, particular clone of Sangiovese that they use in Montalcino. And hey, this 2004 Riserva, wow, what a knockout. A killer vintage. Just 10 years old, and you know, great vintages in Montalcino, even though they're released at 5 years. Man, you want to keep them 10, 20 years or more in your cellar. They will age for 20, 30, 40 years or more if kept properly, like this 2004. And hey, $66 on this offer. This wine got 95 points in the Wine Speculator. Hey, these wines, I know we say you can't drink points, but you are going to pay for them, and to pay less than $1 a point for a wine that gets 95 points is rare today. And this 2004 is fantastic. You notice some of those wild herbs, that thyme, the sage, the lavender that grow in the vineyards here in this wine. Incredible complexity and richness. Like I said, this 2004 will be around another 20 years from now. Like the 2006, another outstanding vintage in Montalcino, and one that the producers love, and that means a wine that is going to age for a long time. Hey, the 2005, this is a vintage that you can just pop open and drink. I can't tell you how many times we put, wines on the table, and the lesser vintages that people always gravitate when the wines are young too, because they are drinking much better. This 2005, kind of a rustically fashioned wines, even though they do use different types of oak here, not 100% traditional, meaning they don't use all Slavonian oak, but you get that lovely character, that earthy character you get from Montalcino, a little dry porcini, notes of dark plum and cherry fruit. Really nice concentration on the palate with some black tar and some spice and a little black truffle. A big wine, but smooth around the edges. This 2005 has all the right stuff and drinking really nicely right now at $39, under 40 bucks. Just amazing the value you can find in Italy. Well, check it out. Everything that we've got from Corte Pavone in the store here. Some great old herb vintages. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.